Some psychologists say that the ability to gossip is actually a social skill, while others say that we gossip because we feel badly about ourselves deep down inside. We say there are many different reasons why someone would choose to gossip about another person, and we're going to share a few of those today. Welcome back, Psychos. Today we'll be discussing 8 reasons people gossip. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, as well as click the notification bell so that you never miss a video. Number 1. To boost self-esteem. To stay true to the psychological research that states we gossip about other people because we have low self-esteem, the first reason is exactly that. This subconscious tactic is referred to as the downward social comparison, which states that humans tend to compare themselves to others that are worse off than them in an attempt to boost self-esteem. Although many of us don't like to admit it, gossiping is a guilty pleasure that comes with feelings of comfort and satisfaction, thinking that you are better off than the person being gossiped about. You may walk away thinking, "Ha! They aren't as perfect as they seem," when really, you could have come to that conclusion without gossiping. Number 2. To fit in with the crowd. The second main reason most people gossip is to fit in with their gossiping peers. Gossiping is a sure way of bonding and sharing opinions. So if you're surrounded by a group of gossipers, it's almost inevitable that you will give your 2 cents solely as a means of connecting with the group further. The other side to this reason is peer pressure. Nobody wants to be the one in the group that can't take a joke, or the goody two-shoes that never wants to talk badly about other people. This could show a sign of weakness or even suspicion that you may relay the information to the person being gossiped about. Number 3. To stay informed. At one time, before the age of television and social media, gossip was the only ways of getting information passed around. So it doesn't come as a surprise that we still use this tactic in certain situations in order to feel in the loop with what's going on around you. This reason for gossiping is seen mostly in tight-knit communities, small towns, campuses, and other small communities of people. This type of gossiping can actually be beneficial if it isn't backed with malicious intent. It can allow for a sense of closeness with the community, connection to an individual member, and can help with feelings of loneliness. Number 4. Breaking the ice. Icebreakers are a crucial way of overcoming the awkwardness involved when meeting new people or someone you see every so often. But what about using a form of gossip as a conversation starter? Well, gossiping takes up about 80% of all conversations in our day-to-day lives, according to Dr. Nicholas Elmer's report in the London Daily Mail. So it makes sense that we'd use gossiping right off the bat to get a good conversation rolling. Gossiping is a sure way to connect with someone else while breaking the ice, because the topic discussed during gossiping is usually all about human nature. We can connect to stories of gossip and emotions behind them while creating our own opinions on the matter, which sets us up for a great conversation. Number 5. To use as a distraction. We all need to be distracted every once in a while, from the boredom that is our jobs, or even our lives for that matter. And what better way to keep yourself entertained while entertaining others than gossiping? Think about it, how much more would you hate your office job if there was no juicy gossip to keep you entertained between work sessions? We strive for gossip to keep our lives interesting because we have nothing entertaining going on ourselves. This also comes into play during our boring conversations, where you can't find much to talk about. There's no better way to spice up a conversation than to gossip about your best friend's sister's husband's 83-year-old mother who just got her first tattoo. Am I right? Just me? Anyone? Hello? Number 6. To feel more connected to others. It's hard to believe, but sometimes when we gossip, it's an attempt to feel more connected to the person being gossiped about. By uncovering more and more information about them through gossiping, it's likely that someone can feel a deeper connection to that person, when really all they know about that person is gossip pieced together with assumptions. An example of this is celebrity gossip. We know very little about all celebrities. But with gossip through the media, news and social platforms, we assume that we know celebrities inside and out. This is why when we see a headline saying "exposed," it's intended to get us excited to uncover more about our favourite stars. Number 7. To release our frustrations. Now, one of the more malicious reasonings for gossip is to release our own inner frustrations about a person. This is especially true when we aren't able to or are too uncomfortable to confront the person being gossiped about. We usually use this type of gossiping for when we have a reason or a grudge to talk badly about someone else. So we choose to let everyone else know about our problem with this person in hopes that the other person will agree, validating that you are right and the other person you're upset with is wrong. This type of venting isn't always malicious. In fact, sometimes it's the smarter way of dealing with emotions towards a person. Sometimes the gossiper in the situation just needs an outside opinion on the matter, or someone to calm them down before they do approach that person being gossiped about. And lastly, number 8. Jealousy. Jealousy is a tricky emotion in almost every situation it pops up in. One thing for sure is that jealousy can trigger a host of gossiping and is usually one of the main reasons people choose to gossip about one another. Gossiping because of jealousy is different than gossiping to boost self-esteem. Because with jealousy, the gossip is usually trying to convince other people that this person is less than they seem. While gossiping to boost self-esteem, you're only trying to convince yourself. As a gossiper with jealousy, we want the spotlight off of them and back on us. The jealousy makes us feel as if we've lost our power in a way, and the gossiping allows us to feel like we have our power back. Well, Psychos, that wraps up today's video. Tell us in the comments below, how often do you gossip? Also, make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel for more Psycho videos. We hope you learned something, and we'll see you in the next one.